What's up guys, Terry here for Rev3 Games, and Christmas came early at the Revision 3 offices today. Nintendo was nice enough to send us a brand new 3DS XL. These aren't even out yet in North America. They come out on August 19th, and we have one, and we're gonna unbox it for you. And also, I brought my fancy Zelda 3DS along also so that we can compare and contrast. Here is the actual 3DS XL, which is massive. Open it. Ooh. So you can see the finish is a lot more matte this time around. It's not shiny like on the regular 3DS. I wouldn't say it feels any different other than it might be slightly more rubberized so you can grip it better. But I personally think that it makes the whole system look a little bit cheaper, so I actually prefer the sheen of the 3DS. You'll also notice that they have actual tactile buttons at the bottom now that you can actually press and get a response. Whereas on the regular 3DS, they're just kind of areas that you push. And also the 3D slider here actually has a switch for you to turn it completely off, so you don't accidentally hit the switch on the regular 3DS and turn the 3D on and waste battery. It's also got 3 different screen positions here, which you can see profile. There's one that kind of goes in the middle, and then another one that goes a little bit further back, and then this one completely straightens it out. The screen you definitely see is probably about almost twice as big. I think they said it's 90% bigger than the other screen. The bottom screen is also a lot bigger. It's definitely easier to read words on the bottom screen than it is on a regular 3DS. So obviously you won't get a complete picture of the visual difference through a camera, but just based on my observations, it looks like the regular 3DS screen is actually a little bit clearer than the 3DS XL. It's definitely sharper. The colors are a little bit brighter. But again, the readability of the 3DS XL is way better. It's actually not nearly as big as I thought it would be. You can see that it's less than an inch bigger than the regular 3DS. Comparing them like this, it's maybe a ½ an inch taller, and the thickness is really pretty much the same. The 3DS XL does weigh a little bit more than the regular 3DS, but I feel like the actual material they use for it, this plastic, is a little bit lighter, because it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. The 3D aspect is something we haven't discussed yet, and it's kind of important for these. These are 2 separate pictures that I took of Anthony taking a picture of me, and as you may or may not be able to see, the picture on the right is a little bit clearer. The 3DS XL honestly just looks like it's been stretched out. The image quality isn't superior over that of the regular 3DS. So just based on my hands-on impressions alone, just a few minutes with each device, it seems like the 3DS XL is going to be for people who watch a lot of media on their device. And if you already own a 3DS, then it's probably not worth the upgrade unless you really want that bigger screen size. The 3DS XL launches on August 19th in the red and blue colors, each with a black trim, and those are going to be priced at $200. Check it out.